we go. There's that new Nomadic. Right, top dead center. Good fish. Fall fishing. There it goes. In the face. Let's go. Throwing in the laydowns in the fall. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh, finesse jig. Brand new, coming out from Martin's. If you've used the Nomadic, you know how good of a jig that is. So to beef up the hook a little bit, give you that other option, a little heavier weed guard, but still a little buzz cut, small skirt. I mean, it is a little compact jig, but it packs a punch. Another one right in the top of the mouth. It is so much fun. Slow it down a little bit, but I guess I just need to slow down a little bit with them. Another good one. Found a few now. Let's go. Jig fishing in the fall. This is literally exactly what this jig is designed to do. It just go out, kind of open water stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can fish around docks, that kind of thing, but fish the open water, drag it over these humps, drag it over, you know, the grass edges. Keep it a small profile. We have a TRD crawl on the back of this thing. Like, you can really size it down if you want to, or you can throw, you know, a flapping hog on the back of it and make it a bigger profile jig. But the hook being only a 4/0, you don't need anything crazy big on it. But it these fish that have seen it all summer long, they've seen everything 100 times. It's good to get out with these smaller little jigs and drag them around. Another one. Good one. This is so much fun. There we go. Same little jig. 17-pound line to a 30-pound braid, fluorocarbon. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Another quality fish. And all with them. Right in the center again. Choked it. Working crushing right here. This is so fun. So out here dragging this jig around on these little kind of drop offs on the edge of the grass, and it drops to about 10 to 12. Those fish are sitting right on the edge of that. Those better quality ones, and this little jig is the best way to target them. I think you can put it down there, drag it around. It's not too big of a profile. It's got that buzz cut skirt on it. This jig's a little bit different, but if you're used to the typical, kind of the original Nomadic, it's like the same head design, same kind of profile. It's a buzz cut skirt, but it's still finesse, still small. The hook's a little bit bigger. I think it's a 4/0, a little bit heavier gauge wire. So it's kind of like that hybrid between a finesse jig and that HD covered jig. But I throw it on anywhere from 14 to 17 pound line, 30 pound braid to a leader, fluorocarbon. That seems to get the job done pretty good for me. With this, I'd probably go a little bit lighter. I probably could go a little bit lighter today just based on what I'm doing. But when you're up around brush, that sort of stuff, which I've done a little bit today, when you're doing that, you definitely want that little bit heavier line to get them out. Another good one. To get them out of that thicker stuff, but I mean, you can see right there, top dead center every single time with this jig. It's unbelievable how good it is, and it just keeps them pegged. That bigger weed guard right over the front, another quality fish, that same little jig. But like I was saying, you know, you can go out and throw this on that line, heavier line if you're around that brush, a little bit lighter line if you're just going to be fishing in open water. But I throw this one on the casting rod, as you can tell. Just works better for me, the way that I like to throw it. The other Nomadic, the regular one, I'll switch it up. Sometimes I'll throw that on casting, sometimes I'll throw it on spinning, just depending on kind of what I'm doing or where I am. But this one, strictly casting, and I'll still do that braid to leader with this jig. Not that you can't throw it on straight fluorocarbon, I'm sure you can, but just the way that I like to fish it, I don't. There's some good quality fish out here on this little drop. There's another one. Another good one. A little bit heavier there. Same thing, right in the top. Like I said, this thing, that hook really keeps them pegged. Another quality fish. I think that's 3 right here, just since I started talking about this little jig. But same powder coat, that heavy powder coat finish on the head. All the high quality components, stuff that you're used to with Martin's custom baits, but just adding a new jig to the lineup is really all this is. But I wanted to come out today, show you guys a little bit, kind of what I do with it, how I fish it. I think they're going to be on the website in the next couple days, so hopefully you can get your hands on some. They're phenomenal.